What if I told you that the secret to staying sharp, energetic, and biologically younger well into your 80s and 90s doesn't start with a pill, a supplement, or even exercise? It starts with what you do in the last 60 minutes before you fall asleep. Meet the Super-Agers. People well into their 80s and 90s who defy aging. Their brains are sharper than those decades younger. Their bodies, more resilient. And while genetics play a role, scientists are discovering something even more powerful: nighttime rituals that supercharge their recovery, slow aging, and heal the body while they sleep. A recent study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience revealed that super-agers have dramatically better sleep quality and consistency compared to the general population. It's not just how long they sleep, it's how they prepare for it. So if you're tired of waking up tired, if you want deeper rest, sharper focus, better skin, and even improved longevity, stick around, because in the next few minutes you'll learn 6 simple nighttime rituals, backed by science, that can reprogram your body to sleep like a super-ager. And wake up like one too. And remember, like, subscribe, and share this video. It helps other people find us. We live in a world obsessed with productivity, hustle, and blue screens. And yet, sleep deprivation is aging us faster than ever. Miss just a few hours of deep sleep each week, and the science shows your body starts to break down from the inside out. A study published in The Lancet found that just 1 week of poor sleep reduces insulin sensitivity by over 30%, paving the way for weight gain, inflammation, and metabolic disease. Even worse, your brain's ability to detoxify itself drops significantly, increasing your long-term risk of cognitive decline and memory loss. Now here's the kicker. You can't catch up on sleep at the weekend. It's not a bank account you can top off when it's convenient. That's why super-agers prioritize sleep with almost ritualistic discipline, and it's paying off in decades of extended quality life. So here's what you'll get in this video. 6 proven, easy-to-implement rituals. The science behind each one. And practical tips you can start tonight, with no expensive gadgets or gimmicks. Because great sleep isn't a luxury. It's your most powerful anti-aging tool. Here's a truth bomb most people don't know. Sleep doesn't begin when your head hits the pillow. It begins 90 minutes before. Think of your body like a plane preparing to land. You can't go from full throttle stimulation, emails, TikToks, Netflix, to deep, restorative sleep in a snap. Your nervous system needs time to downshift. The 90-minute wind-down rule is used by elite performers and sleep researchers alike. It's built around the idea that the final 90 minutes before sleep should be sacred, free from stimulation and focused on calm. Here's what happens during that time. Cortisol, your stress hormone, begins to drop. Melatonin, your sleep hormone, begins to rise. And finally, your core temperature naturally begins to cool. And when you support these changes, your body rewards you with deeper, more reparative sleep. So what does a wind-down ritual actually look like? Turn off screens 90 minutes before bed, or at least wear blue light blocking glasses if you can't avoid them. Dim your lights. Your brain sees brightness as daytime. Avoid stimulating content. No doom scrolling or high-stress shows. Instead, take a warm shower. Light stretching or yoga. Low-light reading. Listen to soothing music, not TikTok sound bites. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that consistent wind-down routines are directly linked to improved sleep onset latency and sleep quality. Translation? You fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Don't underestimate this step. It sets the stage for every other ritual. Think of it as brushing your brain's teeth before bed. Next up, let's talk about what you drink before bed. No, we're not talking about wine. Sorry. We're talking about ancient herbal elixirs, backed by modern science, that help you fall asleep faster and stay in deep, restorative sleep longer. Let's start with the evidence. A meta-analysis published in Phytomedicine found that herbal remedies like valerian root, chamomile, and lemon balm were significantly more effective than placebo in reducing the time it takes to fall asleep. Another study in Journal of Advanced Nursing showed that drinking chamomile tea daily improves sleep quality in just 2 weeks, especially in older adults. Why do these work? They interact with GABA receptors in your brain, calming the nervous system and promoting relaxation. Think of them as nature's gentle off switch. Super-agers in Okinawa and Sardinia often consume calming herbal teas as part of their nightly ritual. These regions, known as blue zones, have some of the longest living, healthiest people on the planet. Here's a simple Super-Ager sleep tea recipe you can try. 1 teaspoon of dried chamomile, 2 teaspoon of valerian root, 2 teaspoon of lemon balm, and an optional pinch of cinnamon or turmeric for anti-inflammatory benefits. Steep for 5 to 7 minutes and sip 30 minutes before bed. And here's an important tip. Skip the sugar or honey. Even small spikes in blood sugar before bed can disturb your sleep cycles. So instead of a nightcap that dehydrates and disrupts REM, try a sleep elixir that heals while you rest. Here's a wild fact. You can train your body to fall asleep faster, without pills, supplements, or gadgets. How? Through your breath. Techniques like box breathing and body scans activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. It's like flipping a biological switch from stress to calm. In a 2020 study published in Behavioral Brain Research, participants who practiced controlled breathing techniques before bed had significantly lower cortisol levels and improved sleep efficiency. Even just 5 minutes of these techniques can reduce heart rate, lower blood pressure, and prepare the body for deep healing sleep. Let's break down the 2 most effective methods. First, box breathing, used by Navy SEALs and top athletes. It's simple. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. Hold again for 4 seconds. Repeat for 5 to 10 rounds. This rhythm balances oxygen and carbon dioxide, calms the mind, and clears mental chatter. Next, body scan meditation. Lie on your back, close your eyes, and slowly bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting from your toes and working up to your head. With each body part, release tension and breathe deeply. This technique, studied at Harvard's Benson Henry Institute, helps you check out of your busy brain and into a calm, grounded state. It's especially useful if you suffer from racing thoughts at bedtime. And a bonus tip: you can combine both techniques. Start with 3 rounds of box breathing, then shift into a 5-minute body scan. This isn't just feel-good fluff. This is biohacking your nervous system for better recovery and longevity. If you've ever tossed and turned in a warm room, you already know this. Your body can't enter deep restorative sleep if it's too hot. Here's the science. During sleep, your core body temperature naturally drops by about 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. This drop signals your brain that it's time to enter slow-wave sleep, the stage where physical repair, memory consolidation, and cellular regeneration occur. But here's the problem. Most bedrooms are too warm. According to the National Sleep Foundation and NIH research, the optimal sleep temperature is around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything above that can reduce time spent in deep sleep. So what can you do? Here are the Super-Agers sleep hacks to cool down. Lower the thermostat. Aim for 65 degrees if you can. Use breathable sheets. Choose natural fabrics like bamboo or cotton. Ditch heavy pajamas. Sleep in light, moisture-wicking materials, or go minimalist. Take a warm shower 90 minutes before bed. It sounds counterintuitive, but warm water increases blood flow to the skin, which helps your body shed heat faster afterward, cooling your core. And here's a ninja tip. Try the ice bottle trick. Place a frozen water bottle wrapped in a towel near your ankles or under your pillow. This local cooling helps jumpstart the temperature drop your body needs. Remember, your body repairs best when it's cool. Creating the right sleep environment is like setting your internal lab to optimal conditions. Lower temps equals better hormonal balance, faster recovery, and slower aging. What if I told you that a few words on paper before bed could reduce inflammation, lower stress hormones, and help you fall asleep faster? Welcome to the Gratitude Shutdown, a simple, powerful ritual that rewires your brain for better sleep and healthier aging. Researchers at the University of California found that people who practiced daily gratitude journaling slept longer, reported better sleep quality, and had lower nighttime stress levels compared to those who didn't. Another study published in Applied Psychology, Health and Well-Being found that writing in a gratitude journal for just 15 minutes before bed helped participants fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. So what's going on here? Gratitude triggers a shift from rumination to reflection. It quiets the amygdala, your brain's alarm system, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting rest and repair. Here's how to do it in under 5 minutes. Write down. One thing that went well today. One person you're thankful for. One moment you're proud of, big or small. You don't need fancy journals or poetic language, just honesty and consistency. And here's why this matters. Many people go to bed mentally replaying mistakes, arguments, or stress. That keeps cortisol high and makes it nearly impossible to reach deep sleep. The gratitude shutdown flips that script, ending your day with calm, positivity, and emotional closure. If Super-Agers have one thing in common, it's emotional resilience. And that starts with mindset, every night. This one might be the most underrated of all. Going to bed and waking up at the same time, every day, even on weekends. Sounds boring? Maybe. But it might be the closest thing to a biological cheat code we have. Your body runs on a 24-hour internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. It governs hormone production, body temperature, digestion, and, you guessed it, sleep cycles. When you're consistent with your sleep and wake times, your body knows exactly when to release melatonin, when to raise cortisol, and when to shift into deep, restorative sleep. But when you throw that rhythm off, say, by staying up late and sleeping in on weekends, it's called social jet lag, and it comes with real consequences. A study from Harvard Medical School found that people with irregular sleep patterns had significantly lower sleep efficiency, impaired glucose metabolism, and even higher biological age markers, even if they averaged the same total hours of sleep. Here's how to implement it. First, pick a bedtime and wake-up time you can realistically stick to every day. Next, keep the window within 30 minutes, even on weekends. Then, use a sunrise alarm clock or red spectrum light to wake naturally. Finally, avoid sleeping in as a reward. It confuses your internal clock. Super-Agers know, consistency isn't about perfection, it's about rhythm. A stable circadian rhythm supports better memory, metabolic health, and cellular repair. It's not just when you sleep, it's when you wake too. And this simple discipline adds up, year after year. So what happens when you combine these 6 simple rituals? You create a nightly operating system that signals to your body and brain. It's time to repair, recover, and grow younger. You lower inflammation, you balance stress hormones, you deepen REM and slow-wave sleep, you improve brain detox and memory consolidation, you boost mitochondrial function, the powerhouses of your cells. In short, you start to sleep like a super-ager. And here's the truth. Most people treat sleep like an afterthought, but super-agers? They treat it like a performance-enhancing protocol, a non-negotiable, a sacred window where the body heals and ages in reverse. And the best part? You don't need a lab, a supplement stack, or an expensive sleep tracker. You just need a little consistency and a willingness to commit to yourself every night. So, here's your challenge. Try just 3 of these rituals for the next 3 nights. Then come back and drop a comment. Which one made the biggest difference for you? And if you found this valuable, hit that like button so YouTube knows you want more content like this. Subscribe and turn on the bell for more weekly videos on natural ways to boost your health span, energy, and longevity, without the hype.